Hello, Tina. You're going to have to help me here because... No, hold the speech because I can't read it. No, it's all right. Hello, everyone. My name's Angelo. For all yous that don't know me, is it on?
Up to your face.
Hello. For those that don't know me, my name is Angelo. I'm father of the bride. Lucky to be here. I would like to thank all of yous for coming, and I'd like to thank my beautiful wife. And she's sitting next to me. Where am I up to? Yeah. Thanks Neil and Annette for raising a fine young man. And I would like to thank Tokar for making this happen. Amazing. Mate, I'm a concreter. All right. Happen now. Who? Oh, for this. Yeah. Right. Now, my beautiful Princess Tina. Is she the youngest of 3 siblings? She has 2 older brothers, which she looks up at sometimes. Which she looks... Oh, I've read that. And she has been a beautiful and delightful young lady. And she looks absolutely beautiful tonight. Now, I'd love to welcome Jack to the family. He knows that because he's been hanging around for 7 years. And he knows he's more than welcome. So now, all I want from you guys, have a beautiful night and enjoy this beautiful evening, and cheers. Cheers to everybody. Fucking let them done that.
Thanks, Angela and Lucy. Next up, we have our parents of the groom, Neil and Lynette. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Hello, hey? Everybody hear me? Right. Angelo, well done. I know how you feel. Hang on, I'm already going. Right, now you know where it comes from, son. Right, I'm introduced myself. As some of you who don't know me, yes, I'm Jack's dad, Neil, or other known as Macca. Right, I'd like to thank you. My wife and I would like to thank you very much for all coming here, the interstaters, the world country rulers, and the suburb people. You know who you are. Right, and a special thanks to Ange and Lucy for creating a beautiful family. Glad to have come to know most of all of them. The 2 boys, which was Anthony and Michael, which now I know very well. We won't go there, Michael. Right, so saying that, and most of all, you, Constantina. The beautiful bride, stunning, outgoing. Today you've shocked me. I think of many words, but you just look beautiful. Right? So, shh, I'm going to cry in a minute, cut it out. Right, then we come to my son, Jack. I don't know where to start, really, but I'll give you 2 short stories. And Jack, you're my son. As a father, I'm very proud of you. On this special day, with... I'm going choked up. See, I knew it this happened. Hang on. Regroup. Right. On this special day, son, we'll engage in a few stories about you, but not too long, all right? Right. I was catching a bus down to Churnside Park, which I was told to by my wife.
He lost his license.
Hang on, we won't go there. Shh. Come on, don't go there. I actually enjoyed the bus, right? So I'm glad I did on that day, right? Because I wouldn't have found out something special, and you all may have that experience during life. Well, I got it. The bus driver turned around to me and said, "Hey, you're Jack's dad, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm glad to know you." And I said, "Why?" He said, "You have a wonderful son." And went on to say great words like delightful, inspiring, pleasurable, and extremely well-mannered. I don't know if you got that one right. Right, so in saying that, all he could do on the way down to Churnside was talk about my son. So my head got bigger and bigger, and I thought, okay, I'll get off this. So when we get to Churnside, all I could think about was Jack. He could talk to anyone, which brings me to talk to another point. This is story number 2. Jack has a food for passion, as we all know. Yeah, this food passion of yours, it's got to stop somewhere. You'll find out in a minute why. Which goes back to his Uncle Leo, right? We're up in Mansfield attending a function where there were many cakes and, for the love of me, jelly slices, right? There was lamingtons, scones, rum balls, and then most of all, the old-fashioned jam sponge cake. Well, Jack was in his elements, which you were. Can't deny that, son. Right, so then the day went on, and I noticed Jack had gone. And there was, we call them canteen ladies, or ladies that serve in the functions that day. He'd gone up to them and said, "Ladies, I thoroughly enjoyed your old-fashioned cakes. Till this day, my son still's got a passion for food. So now, son, I'm going to give you some advice. So you know, our place is called what?"
The canteen or the lunchroom?
Right. So the lunchroom, or the tuck shop, or whatever you want to call it, is still open to you and Tina, right? Just leave your money on the breakfast bar on the way out. Okay? Right, we're clear on that. Right. Would you all like to raise your glasses to the long and happy, peaceful, blissful marriage of Jack and Tina? No worries.
All right, let's all get excited for our next round of speeches. That's exactly what we want to hear. Big round of applause for Ashley and Siobhan.
We're standing next. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's working.
Love you, Nonna.
Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Tina, Teeny, Teens, T. Concertina, Lucia, Julia, Caniglione. A woman of many names, many clothes, and many pieces of jewellery.
Spot on.
This is Siobhan, and my name's Ash, and we have the very special privilege of being Tina's high school besties. I say privilege because if you know Teeny as well as we do, you know how much of a kind-hearted, sweet, soft, and amazing friend she is. She's the kind of girl you would always want in your corner, whether it's for a karaoke High School Musical movie day, shopping sprees, or long phone chats. She always makes the time to be there. The first time I met Tina was end of year 6 in 2008. It was orientation day for all the newbies who were coming to start year 7, and all I can remember is walking into that classroom and seeing Tina's bitch face. Now, if you've ever seen her resting bitch face, it was that, but times 1,000. I mean, it's clear to me that Tina was probably just nervous and shy, as every 12-year-old would be, but that's still not denying the fact that if looks could kill, that whole classroom would be dead. Sorry. Now, like every classic chick speech at a wedding, it always starts with, "Oh my God, we didn't like each other and now we're besties." But to be honest, this was kind of true. I wouldn't say we didn't like each other, but I definitely think we misunderstood what kind of people we actually truly were, and only realised that a few years later into high school. I wouldn't say we kicked it off straight away. Tina would say I was too busy with the boys, and I would say she was too busy playing with her Bratz dolls. But fast forward to year 9 in 2011, and that's when I know we fell in love. Our friendship was built on the most important things to a 15-year-old girl at the time. Justin Bieber, Pretty Little Liars, The Vampire Diaries, Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens in High School Musical 1, 2 and 3, One Direction, Disney movies, Beyonce, stalking Cody Simpson around the city.
Melbourne Central, I remember.
Going to Ed Sheeran concerts and bonding on the fact that we both crushed hard on Tina's Roeville neighbours. Shout out to Tom and Nick. Sorry, Jared. Tina, as much as I'd love to roast you and probably have a lot of funny stories to say, I actually wanted to spend my time letting everyone know how much of a great friend you are to me. You are one in a million. I've never had a moment where I've thought bad of you because honestly, there is no bad bone in your body. You are the most non-judgmental, non-opinionated person I've ever met in my life. You're always so reasonable when it comes to helping with life problems. You're my #1 Renault's decision maker. And to be honest, you've always been my #1 supporter no matter what kind of crazy life decision I've made next. It's been an absolute honour to be a part of your life all these years. I love your family, and some of the best memories I've had was spending it with them, whether that's making salami in the garage, riding bikes in the Roeville court, or chilling in your parents' grand mansion waiting for Lucy to yell out to us every 5 minutes, "Tina, what are you doing?" Only to hear the reply, "Nothing." One of my greatest memories, though, was when Jack came along and swooped you off your feet. Jacko, Macca. God, I love ya. At first, the two of you together were so random, and you are total opposites, but now it just makes so much sense. And honestly, there is no other person in this world who could make Tina ride a bike or hike a mountain for fun. Tina and Jack, you deserve all the love in this world. I love you guys so much, and I wish your new married life together all the best.
Okay. Hello, thanks Ash for a great introduction. I'm Siobhan. Yeah. Yeah, now the show really starts. I'm Siobhan and I went to high school with our dearest Tina. First of all, what a day we have had so far. Yeah. Thank you to Tina and Jack for having us as part of your special day. I know everyone here would agree that it is a great privilege to be celebrating your union of holy matrimony, and I can't wait to tear up the dance floor soon. To my dearest Concertina, Lucia, Julia, Caniglione. I know, we love it. A spectacular name for a spectacular person. Today has been a day full of emotion. From meeting you that first day of year 7, to chasing that high of live music throughout our late teens to our 20s, going to countless Northeast Party House gigs, to tearing up the mosh pit at Big Day Out, to Beetlejuice. No, Blue Juice, not Be- and travelling across the country to festivals and gigs, and even tacking on the States, seeing Stevie Wonder at Madison Square Garden, and all the way to today, watching you marry your one true love, Jack, fills me with an overwhelming sense of joy and honour. Tina has been my dear friend for as long as I can remember, and I can't imagine doing life without her. She has held my hand through thick and thin, and her unwavering love and friendship is unparalleled. Before Tina met Jack, she was madly in love with someone else, with a man named Harry Styles. Well, to be honest, it was probably a three-way tie between him, Harry Styles, Justin Bieber and Zac Efron. Jack, I see the resemblance. Tina, for as long as I've known you, you have been fiercely loyal, curious, loving, stubbornly independent, and dedicated to your family and friends. Family means the world to Tina, and today, Jack, you become a part of that family that she holds so dear, and I couldn't be more happy. Jack, you are the perfect match for Tina. You challenge her when she needs to be. You lift her up when she's down, and you make her feel safe and unconditionally loved. You are truly one in a million. She can do anything she puts her mind to, but having you by her side through all of life's ups and downs means she can feel free to try, knowing you'll be there to support her no matter what. So, let's all raise a glass to the married couple, to Tina and Jack. Salut!
Let's give Ashley and Siobhan another big round of applause. Some beautiful speeches done by some beautiful girls. Next up, we have another beautiful girl. Can we please give Courtney a big round of applause?
Thank you. Alrighty. So I'm going to start the same as Neil and Angelo. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Courtney, Jack's older sister. For those of you that do know that I've always been vocal about Jack being my favourite. Josh and Crystal, I do love you too. Jack, I know that you've never actually said I'm your fave, but I'll take you asking me to be up here standing here today as your unofficial way of saying that I'm actually yours too. I would firstly like to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate the marriage of Jack and Tina. Tina, we are incredibly happy to welcome you to our family. I'm so grateful to now have you as my sister-in-law. You bring a presence of light to our family we didn't know we needed. You look absolutely timeless today. You're a vision of perfection. Jack, today you've gone from being my little brother who loves Katy Perry and any sing-along female power anthem to being a husband to your new wife. I am so proud of the man you've become.
Shut up, Anthony.
I've loved every minute of being by your side as you've grown up. Weddings are a time that make us reflect on all the important family we have in our lives. I would like to acknowledge and take this opportunity to say thank you to Olga, Ken, Beryl, Keith, Rosario, Concetta, Antonio, and Lucia. These grandparents raised 4 incredible humans: Lynette, Neil, Angelo, and Lucy. Our parents are sometimes taken for granted, but the 4 of you have done an exceptional job. A round of applause. The love that has travelled through the generations has in turn led to Jack and Tina being here today. Their aspirations, their commitments to all that they do, their love for life and those that are in it are all because they've had the most wonderful parents to guide them. Jack, I'm so proud of you. You deserve all the love in the world. You are someone who has incredible loyalty. You see the light in people when sometimes they can't see themselves. You simply make the world a better place by being in it. You're the Cleopatra to Tina's bling. Out of all the things I'm grateful for, I'm most grateful that you're my brother. Words will never be able to express the scale of how we truly feel, but Jack, know this. On behalf of myself, Mum, Neil, Gino, Josh and Crystal, we are happy for you, we are proud of you, and we love you. Tina, thank you for making Jack feel like he can take on the world, for being the spoke to his wheel, the seat to his bike, and the sports mode to his Crocs. And the happiness to their smile. I have something I want to give to you. Pop your glasses down. If you want to lift the lid off the box, inside is a clock. During the wedding ceremony, I looked at the clock and the time that you shared your first kiss as husband and wife, it was 4:28. I stopped time on that clock to represent that exact moment. Anytime you guys are confused in life, frustrated, reminiscing on the good times or anywhere in between, I want you both to go to this and remember that feeling you felt in that exact moment, 4:38. When time stood still and you started your forever. If everyone can please raise their glass to Jack and Tina's rest of forever. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Courtney another big round of applause. It's possibly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen at a wedding. That is amazing, so thoughtful. Okay, we're going to move on now to the cake cutting. So if everyone that's around the cake could move over to this side of the room, we're going to shuffle along so we can cut the cake. Alrighty, we're going to do the groom's speech. So if everyone could make Jack feel welcome, that would be awesome.
Testing 1, 2. So, as you all know, I love to talk. And talking that I'm good at. But tonight, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. And I don't know how to top Courtney's speech. So, firstly, I would actually like everyone to raise a glass if you've got one. And that glass is for anyone that isn't able to make it with us tonight and that is looking down us in the spirits. And I just want to have a little moment to actually thank the people that aren't able to be here tonight. So if we can just have a little here. Yeah, I better do that as well. I'd also like to thank Tina with your beautiful outfit that you didn't think I would like. And it is timeless, eccentric, stunning, and all of the above. And I think you look absolutely beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, and you are my Italian goddess. I'd also like to thank both of our parents, Lucy, Ange, Mum and Dad, Lynette and Neil, because without you guys, this day wouldn't have happened. And I really wanted to thank you guys so much for making this happen. From the bottom of our hearts, it's been a blessing, so thank you. Raise a glass. We'll be all alcoholics at the end of the night. Also, I'd like to thank the guests. Every one of you guys here tonight, you mean something special to us. And, we're very grateful you guys could make it, so thank you. That's all right, Ange. All good. I'd also like to thank everyone here tonight, the vendors, Tokar Estate, the band, all the other, like the cake, all the little finishings that Tina got. Where's the what do you call the the bombinietti, and what's the other one? Gabby. No, Gabby. Yeah. Graphic designer. Yeah. All of the finer details. So if there's one thing about Tina, she's got a vision. And when there's a vision, you don't fuck with the vision and you just follow the process and it will look stunning like this cake. So, And I get a little bit contemplative and, I think, oh, yeah, maybe not. And if you look at this venue tonight and all the little finer details, every one of those finer details is Tina, and she's done an exceptional job. So thank you. I've talked about you so far, so I'm on track here. So I also just want to say that, we talked about this, and I didn't really write a speech, but I'm just going to go off the cusp because I'm good at talking. And a big thing that we've talked about with the marriage thing is... Not yet, Hunny Shell, not yet. Is we mentioned the word work. And to us, when you think of work, you've got a 9 to 5 job. But with Tina and I, work is every day. So I think you have to put work into a relationship and a marriage to make it work. So when you get home at the end of the day, I'll open those doors and I'll say, honey, I'm home, or I have a smile on my face, and I leave work at home, work out at work. Yeah, that's the one. And a big one for us is we always want to put in the work and keep bettering ourselves to become better people and better for our children to come. And that's all I can ask for, is just you're everything to me. So thank you. Thank you. And you're my wife. So raise a glass again for a happy marriage and a long marriage and happily ever after, for a beautiful story tale ending. To my wife, Tina, Concertina, Lucia, Julia, Caniglione. To Mr. and Mrs. McDonald. Did I get what?
All right, we've now reached the cake cutting part of the day. So if you want to take some pictures.